Thank you for signing up to volunteer with our PAWS team at the Stand Down event. All volunteers are required to watch this pre-recorded training. After completion of training, please take the 5-question quiz to confirm you understand the basic tasks and procedures prior to event day. Additional training will be provided during the first 15 minutes of your volunteer shift. In times of war, Stand Down refers to a time when soldiers can take a break from the battlefield. The first Stand Down event was in 1988 and has occurred annually ever since. This year marks the 30th anniversary. The goal is to provide coordinated, comprehensive services to homeless veterans over a 3-day period at one site. This service model was designed to bridge many of the physical and psychological barriers between service providers and recipients. The event serves nearly 1,000 homeless veterans annually, with essential services to get them off the streets. These services include legal aid, job and recovery counseling, housing information, haircuts, dental care, clothing, and more. Our role at the event is to provide pet sitting services for all event attendees since non-service pets are not allowed in the event. We also provide pet resources such as collars and leashes. Stand Down takes place at San Diego High School's baseball field. The school is just south of Balboa Park if you are driving on Park Boulevard. We recommend parking on Park Boulevard, but parking is limited, so please give yourself plenty of time and walking through the front gate of the baseball field. If you let the volunteers at the gate know you are there to volunteer with San Diego Humane Society, they will let you in. The PAWS pet sitting area is just to the left of this gate entrance. Your volunteer uniform for this event is your blue volunteer shirt or apron. Let us know if you don't have one. You can purchase one at any volunteer office, or we can bring one to the event for you to purchase. Long pants, capris are okay for this event since it does get warm, closed-toed shoes, and your volunteer name badge. We have 2 volunteer roles at this event. The client support volunteer role focuses on serving our people clients by assisting with check-in and check-out, answering questions, and escorting clients back to their pets. The second role is our dog support role, which is what you've signed up for. This role solely focuses on walking the dogs at pre-designated walking times each day. These shifts are only open to current San Diego Humane Society volunteers who are dog walkers and have completed our dog training. Our goal is to create a calm experience for each pet, so we will only provide a few pre-scheduled walks each day and ensure much needed quiet time inside their crates. Here is a general overview of what to expect during your shift. Additional instructions are on the following slides. You will check in with staff for your pre-shift training at the very start of your shift. You will look over the master list at our check-in table and look over each info sheet attached to each crate to familiarize yourself with each pet. You will walk dogs only if okayed by the owner. Please review the check-in sheet. You will help fit harnesses and collars. You will sit with anxious dogs. Sometimes they just want a human's presence. You will clean out crates as pets are checked out. And of course, you will report any bites or injuries to your staff partner immediately, but hopefully that won't happen. So let's go over the event paperwork. The master list is a running list of all pets in our care. This helps to do a quick head count if needed. It is kept on a clipboard at the check-in table at the front of the pet sitting area. The sign-in sheet is used to gather the pet family's information. We will have one sign-in sheet for each pet. This also contains a waiver on the back. The activity log is used to track the interactions with each pet, feeding, walking, etc. The sign-in sheet and the activity log are both placed in a clear sheet cover and hooked to the pet's crate using a binder ring. In addition to these 3 forms, we will also have a half sheet to give to each owner at check-in, indicating what to expect while their pets are in our care. This half sheet will cover walking and feeding time so the owner can focus on the other important activities going on inside the stand-down event. Lastly, we will have an appointment log for the wellness clinic that Banfield Foundation will host on Saturday. We ask that all dog support volunteers bring their own treat bag, but we will provide the treats that you use during the event. Treats often help a stranger and a dog get off to the right foot and can help distract a dog that may be reactive to other animals or people while being walked. We will also provide any doggy bags that you need. All dogs are required to have a martingale collar or harness and leash on at all times. The type of equipment we will have on hand will depend on what is donated. During check-in, we ask that you help fit dogs that need equipment. Please observe dog body language and allow the owner to handle the dog if it seems uncomfortable. Look out for signs: lip licking, turning their head away, trying to move away from you. All of these mean that the dog is not comfortable being handled by a stranger. In this case, we can give the owner tips for fitting the harness, and you can leave the hands-on part to them. This will be our pet care schedule unless the owner has indicated that they will handle all of the walking and feeding during the event. Pets will be fed after the morning and evening walks. Please check for food allergies. The pet sign-in sheet will indicate whether or not there are any allergies that we should be aware of. We will have grain-free options if needed. Also, some owners may provide food for us to give to their pets. Please log any action items using the activity log that will be in the clear sheet protector attached to each pet's crate. Action items may include walking, feeding, and time outside of the crate. For example, if the owner visits, if it goes for a vet exam, or if it's sitting in a quiet place. This log should be updated each time an action is taken with that pet so everyone is on the same page. Also, please be sure to note any health or behavioral concerns that we need to be aware of. Difficult to get into the crate, loose stool, dog reactivity, etc. We ask that you only walk one dog at a time. Please do not take dogs out of crates that are stationed right next to each other. Allow for the much needed space when they first step out of their crate. For example, if there are a few dog walkers on the shift, one walker can take the dog out of crate number 1 and the other walker can take the dog out of crate number 3. Then you can take the dogs out of 2 and 4. Please do not take them out of side-by-side crates at the same time. Prior to heading out on your walk, please make sure to attach the On a Walk sign to the front of your dog's crate so we all are on the same page. If there is any sign of avoidance when you're at the crate front, please toss the dog a couple of treats before you open the door. Be sure to always pick up the end of the leash that is sitting outside of the crate to help reduce the risk of the dog getting loose. When asking a dog to go back inside the crate, toss a couple of treats inside. Be sure to keep hold of the leash until the door is shut and locked, and let the very end of the leash hang out of the crate door. Please be sure to avoid any overhandling of the dog since this can cause arousal or overstimulation issues. We will be walking dogs away from where the event takes place. The highlighted route indicates the general vicinity we should be walking. We are not permitted to walk dogs on the baseball field. Please stay within the high school grounds. Do not exit the gate straight onto Park Boulevard. Please keep your walks to 20 minutes or less. Please keep your cell phone on you in case we need to reach you or you need to reach us. And please be aware that we will have a map provided at the check-in table should you need it. Please remember that once you take a leash, you are responsible for the physical, mental, and emotional health of that dog. If you yield, so if you pull off to the side to all people and other dogs approaching, you will be able to avoid potential problems that may occur. Please keep the dog away from people and kids. You are free to politely ask them to give your dog some space or tell them that you are on an important training. Remember, this dog is not bonded to you, so he may be a little nervous. We will have water jugs or bottles to fill water bowls. While one volunteer is walking a dog, another can tidy up the crate and put water in his bowl. If you notice that a crate is in direct sunlight, please notify your staff partner so that we can relocate the pet to an area that is shaded. If the weather is warm, we will freeze small water bottles to place in each crate with the dogs to cool them off. Every crate should have a sheet, towel, or blanket on the top and sides of the crate to create a visual barrier. Please be sure to leave open breathing space on each crate. We always have a few cats in our care at Stand Down. They usually come in carriers which are placed in our large crates, as well as litter box and food and water bowl. Some cats will stay in their carriers the entire weekend and others will want to come out. Cats on leash and harnesses can take a break from their crates. Just stay close to the crate and away from all the dogs. The bond between homeless pet families is unique. Unlike you or I who have commitments during the day, these families are together virtually every moment of every day. Because of this, it can be very stressful for them to be apart, both for the owner and for the pet. Pets might not eat, not want to be handled by us, and even try to flee to find their owners. While we hope that the pets will be comfortable with us, our top concern is ensuring they are safe. If a dog is barking or whining, do your best to ignore them. It may be noisy, but at least we know he is safe in his crate until his owner returns. If you are ever concerned for a pet's safety or well-being, please let a staff member know immediately. If an owner arrives to take out his or her pet, please make sure you or the owner fills out the activity log attached to the pet's crate. This will help keep everyone on the same page and know where each pet is at all times. Friends and family will not be permitted to take out pets unless their name has also been indicated on the sign-in sheet. We will have lots of supplies and resources to give away during the event and at checkout. Please use the supply tracking sheet to tally the items we distribute. This is very important. Keeping good data regarding the number of pet families helped throughout the weekend and the supplies we distributed helps us prepare for future events. It can also help us get funding so that we can help even more pets and people at the next event. After a pet is checked out, we will need to clean the crate to be used for the next pet or to be broken down at the end of the event. Please place used towels and blankets in the trash bag for dirty laundry. Spray the crate down with disinfectant. Wipe down the water bowl. If the event is not yet over, please keep the crate assembled and put a new towel inside for the next pet. If the event is ending, please break down the crate and stack it to the side to be brought back to the shelter. Thank you so much for volunteering with us this year at the Stand Down event. We really rely on our volunteers to support this event and bring these resources to this community. If for any reason you cannot fulfill your volunteer commitment, please let us know ASAP. We are so excited to see you all at the event. Thank you so much.